When I think of the word creativity, it reminds me of something I read a long time ago that resonates as truth to me. And it said that creativity was the original and only activity of humans. When humans first evolved, the only activity was creativity, making, building, constructing, designing, beautifying anything in your life. Babies, when they finally get some use of their hands and bodies, they create things, they make things, they put blocks on top of each other, they build things, they draw. So the first activity is just creativity, to make something. I think when some idea drops down, the one that pulls me the most, the one that keeps coming back and replaying in my head, I think that's the one that I usually move on. The book, The Village Bully. I was just on a train from Baltimore to Rhode Island, and all of a sudden, this poem about a boy, Michael Jose Jamal, just started coming through. So I was just scrambling around for a piece of paper, and I just started writing it down. And next thing I know, I'm writing it down. Next thing I know, it's rhyming. And then it was one verse, then the next verse, and the next verse. By the time I got to Rhode Island, it was this long poem. And then I showed it to a friend who I was visiting in Rhode Island, and she just said, "This is a book. This needs to be a book." So I'm thinking, she's a friend, she might say something nice like that. But then we showed it to a stranger, and they said, "Oh, this needs to be a book. This needs to be a book." And so it's just what came through at the time. Other creative aspects, the dancing, it's usually the music. I hear the music and I hear it again, and then I hear it again, and I see some movement through it, and next thing I know, I'm dancing or creating some choreography to it for people, something easy and simple for people to do, but it's usually always the music that drives it. It has to be music to me that appeals to me and that I think would touch other people. As far as acting, usually it's the director that will tell you, they will give you some kind of clue as to how they want to see the character you're portraying. When we were filming The Corner, and the director was Charles Dutton, who is also an actor himself. He said that my character, Bunchy, he just said, "Your character is, you would just call her sour." So you take that one word and you think, okay, sour, a sour person, a sour expressions, a sour demeanor, and that informs how you're going to portray or deliver the character. A spiritual teacher once said to me, before you go on the stage to perform, always turn it over to the divine or whatever the higher energy is. That way people will be touched and they will love it, and they won't even know why, and then you don't have to worry about, did I do this, did I get the step right, you can just, your only concern is, are you open? Let it come through you. Let it come through your body. Let it come through your eyes. Let it come through your expression. So whether it's writing or dancing or acting, let it come through you. And they when I heard that message, when I was told that, let them do it. Let them do it. You just be the instrument. Probably my biggest theme, which is tied into my spiritual work or spiritual practices, is whatever I am doing, is it serving? Is it helping? Is it uplifting? Right. Is it serving? Is it uplifting? Is it helping in any way? The dance, is it blessing somebody? The writing, is it informing or teaching somebody? Is there a message? The acting, are you making people feel something? Are you allowing people to feel something? So I guess the biggest themes would be how is it serving? How is it serving? Serving by beautifying, serving by informing, serving by uplifting, serving by comforting, serving by giving beauty. I think giving beauty or allowing beauty to come through is to me is a service. To be a walking flower or a dancing flower brings healing to the planet, brings healing to others. And I think that's one way that we humans can serve, is to keep adding to the beauty. Agnihotra is a very simple practice, scientific practice of clearing the atmosphere of pollution and negative energy. It's based on a Vedic science, and it's performed every single day at sunrise and at sunset. So for the past 40 years, I've been doing it every day, sunrise and sunset, wherever I am on the planet. Then you can also, along with that basic Homa fire or other Homa fires, and you can do them any time of the day. So every time I teach a class, I start with this Homa fire, which again clears away the pollution in the atmosphere and negative energy, which makes it easy for everybody to just breathe and just relax and receive and remember whatever it is you're learning or you're teaching. So it's very much a part of my life, no matter what I'm doing, and whether I'm teaching a dance class. And in lots of my performances, when I perform in schools, I've been performing in schools for 20, 25 years. And I, come out all garbed, carrying a basket on my head and whatnot. But I work that Homa fire into the performance so that these 300 children that are watching get to see this Homa fire. They learn the word Agnihotra. But even though it looks like just part of the performance for them, for me, it is helping them to sort of relax and breathe and be silent for a moment. And then when I dance and perform and tell stories, then they get it. They receive it better. I really do believe that every single person has that creativity with them. However you want to express it. Doesn't mean you become a professional dancer, singer, performer, actor, writer, poet, but that you live your life creatively. How you want to organize your day, how you want to live throughout the week, how you want to create your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That we live creatively, that you live a creative life, that your house, people walk in and go, whoa, this is distinctively you. If you travel to other cultures, if you go to India and you go to different places in Africa or in Indonesia, I mean, the colors and the designs and the wrap and and this is people without money too. I'm not talking, I don't think you need money to live creatively, but it's what you see as beauty and how you want to carry it. What you see as beauty and how you want to live in it. To live your life creatively. I wish that for everybody.